Yeah, I felt there was definitely chances to win that game, especially the second half. You know, we threw everything at them. Just wasn't accurate enough. We had a few chances to score and just didn't look after the ball. First half probably cost us a wee bit as well. Gave them a few tries that we potentially could have stopped if we'd sorted our defence out a little bit. But in terms of, you know, where we were last time we took the pitch to there, it was a big step forward. And although we're disappointed to lose at home, there was a lot of effort went out there in that performance, and there was a lot to be proud of. Yeah, it was massive. We're excited to get down there and get to Twickenham and finish this campaign on a high. We'll be throwing everything at them. Yeah, from the expectation we have of ourselves at the start of the tournament to where we are is obviously disappointing, but you know, we've got a game left and we're excited to get down and finish well.
Stuart, you said you wanted to show a true picture of the Scotland team today. Was the second half close to that?
Yeah, I think so. We asked a lot for the boys before the game to be physical and to work really hard, and that was there in abundance. I thought I was really proud of the effort that went in, and the try we scored was brilliant. It was great to see Darcy get on the end of that. I thought he was terrific throughout, and he worked so hard. And yeah, there was a number of guys really stepped up. And yeah, the second 40 we put, you know, the third best team in the world under massive amount of pressure. We're obviously disappointed not to win. But yeah, we'll definitely look at parts of that second half and be pleased with it.
The second quarter, when the players went off, how big an impact did the loss of those guys have to you guys on the pitch, with letting Wales have so much pressure at that point?
Yeah, look, it's never easy losing players early on, but I thought the guys that came on did well. It's stuff you just got to deal with. You know, we've dealt with it throughout the whole campaign, these injuries, so we just get our head down and get on with it. We play at home, everybody knows what's expected when you put on a Scotland jersey at home, and it's about working really hard and being physical and trying to outwork the opposition, which I felt at times we did today. Again, to reiterate, we're obviously still massively disappointed with that result.
Is it putting together the full 80? You feel that's where it's fallen down again?
Yeah, I think so. I think they started a bit better than us, and we finished stronger, and we probably just ran out of time.
Passed up a couple of kickable penalties, Stuart. Did you just feel after Dancy's try that Wales were on the ropes a bit?
Yeah, we felt them tiring. Obviously we'd scored, and we really felt the momentum was with us, and yeah, we had a chance to win the game, and we decided to go for the corner. You know, the maul was going well for us, and we were getting penalties and eking them and making them work really hard, so we were confident in that. And yeah, it was just the way the game was going. We spoke about it, and as I said, it was a chance to win the game, and we were at home, and we were desperate to do that. I think more of the same, especially with that second 40. England's going to be a massive challenge going down there, and playing a team that's very physical and very well organised, just very similar to Wales. So, you know, at times we had Wales under a lot of pressure, so we'll take confidence from that.
Yeah, I'm very proud of the players. I felt we started the game really well. We had some adjustments to make with players getting injured earlier in that first half, and we didn't defend well in the second quarter. But for the first quarter and the second half, we played well. I believe we were the better team. We're a team that dominated possession and got behind the opposition defence in those periods. So I'm really proud that the players put on that performance in front of the supporters, who really were energised by the way we were playing, and also putting a performance like that against one of the best teams in the world. It shows what they're capable of. So pride would be my strongest emotion, and obviously frustration that we didn't get the win. I'll be fine. We've got a lot to build on today's game. We've been working as a squad of almost 40 players now for 7-8 weeks. Players have had to come in. Either players got in because of opportunities with injury, or players coming back from injury, like we had a few players today. So I'd imagine we'll have a strong squad to select from next week. We'll see. He's obviously recovering from his heel injury. Him and Chris Harris, we'll see how they are on Monday.
Yep.
What he currently is, he's not back to full training, so he'd have to have make some progress over the weekend to be in consideration. Yeah, so there was a lot of knocks today. It's international rugby. We don't know how long they'll be out. Obviously, it's just their initial disappointment that they weren't able to last the distance.
That period when the players went off, when Wales had all that pressure, the kind of second quarter of the match, would you expect more of the play of your guys to be able to adapt quicker than that? Was that a big factor in Wales getting so far on top of you?
Well, during that period, they scored 2 tries, so that was disappointing. They didn't score another point until the last kick of the game. So we know when we're playing a top quality team, they're going to create chances. We have to be better. I thought we got narrow in defence, and that's not like us. We pride ourselves on having good spacing, and Wales took their opportunities in that period. But I was really proud of how we adjusted defensively in the second half, and obviously how we played with ball in hand. How did I deliver it? I spoke to them. I was very pleased with how we attacked. We just need to improve our defence, and we firmly believe as a coaching group, if we'd made those improvements and adjustments defensively, then we can win the game. And we got ourselves into that position to win the game. We didn't win. That's frustrating, but credit goes to Wales for hanging in there. I know they were tiring in defence, and they managed to force a couple of errors and obviously stop us at times by giving away penalties. Like what we showed today against the number 3 team in the world, we build on that performance. We can be matched for any team in the world. And we know how England are at home, what a strong team they are, and we know our record there. But records are there to be broken, and that'll be the case if we play like we did today and improve those areas close to the try line.
Gregor, I'm sure it won't be top of your agenda, but thoughts on Welsh Grand Slam potential against Ireland?
Yeah, it'll be an interesting game. I think the Wales have always shown that they're very good at home. They've got a huge carrot ahead of them now. They've won 4 games. They defend very well. They've got confidence in how they play. But Ireland are a very good team too. I'm sure they'll throw everything at Wales next week.